Mike Perlack here to entertain you on this lazy winter day with the help of Restless Heart. When Polly cries at night, it's usually 'cause Bubba's really socking it to him. And he tries to hide the pain he feels between his thighs. I'm just going to do that now from now on, because if I sing the song the way it's supposed to be said, somebody will steal the ownership of this video. So I'll just turn them all into parodies. That's Restless Heart, the song When She Cries. But that's the way we used to sing it when we were kids, to make fun of my loser, male, feminist, narcissist, jailbird father. So I was doing my job, my first job, sweeping up. And one of the things that when I do the main stuff, I gotta clean up after myself and everything, sweep up the mess and everything. Anyways, I stumbled across the one ring to rule them all. The precious. I am convinced that God allowed Hollywood to come in existence because he wanted 2 trilogies to be made. Back to the Future and Lord of the Rings. Now that that's over, Hollywood can burn. I don't want to get too much into politics, but I feel obligated, judging by my viewership. So Miss Green auditioned to be on The View, apparently. I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with Margaret Taylor Greene. But MAGA is not what she says it is. MAGA is what Trump says it is, because MAGA, the movement, is the one that made Trump president. That's why Democrats call us deplorable. We're deplorable. Speaking of Democrats, yeah, their race, IST, race, IST, race, IST, race, IST playbook is dying, finally. It doesn't, you call somebody that, you call somebody a race, IST, it doesn't even mean anything anymore. It's a Democratic Party talking point. No more, that's all. Nothing more than a Democratic talking point. But thank God for my man, Clarence Thomas, Judge Clarence Thomas, man. He puts things right. But Trump and Eli are friends again. Or as my mom puts it, the boys are back. And also, no birthright citizens. The end of birthright. No more birthright citizens. It's funny, liberals in California, they do it for years and nobody bats an eye. Texas does it and Democrats are butthurt. Again, thank God for Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court. The birthright citizens only came into play because it was only supposed to help ex-slaves become citizens back in the day, after when slavery was outlawed. That's the whole point. That was the whole point. But they never changed it back because the Democrats saw a way to enrich themselves and their control and their power. Don't do, let government do for you. Sounded interesting in the beginning, didn't it? Before extreme liberal Democrats poisoned the idea for personal gain. That's enough politics. Now I just want to share an anecdote from my second job, the part-time job as cashier at the grocery store. And I bought some discounted Halloween candy a couple weeks ago, and I've been gradually giving it away to the kids that work there, including Hershey's Kisses. I've been offered, hey, before you leave, would you like a kiss? Initially, most of the kids I get silence until they realize I'm joking. Oh, okay, yeah, I think it's. Anyways, so a kid the other day, I did that too. I was down to my last 3 Hershey's Kisses, and before you leave, would you like a kiss? What makes this funny and why the story is worth sharing, I think, is her initial reaction. I'm so confused right now. Oh. Now, we'll give her a pass because she's just a kid. But if this had been an adult woman, that would have just been sad. And now I just want to further elaborate on my video short about my father asked me to find his best friend that he betrayed. When my father had this friend when he was a kid, and they grew up together, apparently. I guess, from what I gather, what he tells me, he always went out for pizza with him and whatever. Anyways, probably met him at work or after high school or something. That would be my guess. But he basically, the guy's wife, obviously looking for a way out, fell into the arms of my father for whatever reason. For at least, I don't, on the video I said it was a couple of years. I don't think it was even a full year. I think it was one winter. But my in that video, I wanted to stress further the point here. My father never talked to anyone. He only knew how to talk at people. There's a difference. I believe that is the essence of his relationship with his mother, my grandmother. He told her what he wanted, and she did whatever she could to make it happen. I honestly believe that was the essence of his relationship with his mother. But in that short, what I failed to mention is my father also helped this woman kidnap the son, because this couple had a little girl and a little boy. The little girl was already with the mother, and the mother wanted the son. So my father helped her to kidnap this little boy. So, I mean, I would have been, God, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Anyways, so for a few weeks or a couple days, whatever it was, I had a little brother. Only for a few weeks, but it would also be the reason why I had a bunk bed in my bedroom, even though 90% of my childhood I was always alone, sleeping alone in the room. In later years, the top bunk just became a place for me to put my shoebox of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. A shoebox is all I had growing up. So of the many crimes of my father's life, he's deceased or whatever, you can add aiding and abetting, at least, in the act of kidnapping. Identity theft, he stole my ID, and of course child abuse, for which he was convicted but never had to do the time because his mother emptied out her retirement savings, so he didn't have to do the time. This is why I think God put me in the place I am in now. I'm making all this money. I only have to take care of me now. It's a very real possibility. I'm probably going to retire a millionaire. I know on this channel I express sorrow over not having a family or being a father. But, I'm okay if it doesn't happen. I have faith. Maybe God has a different plan for me. God made me. God knows what I can do. God knows what I cannot do. God knows what I'm willing to do, and God knows what I am not willing to do. And I am not going to share what I have with an aging, strong, and independent female who gave the best she has to offer any man, and she chose to give it to the world. Good. I hope the world paid you back for that, and now you have all you need and want in life. God bless you. And you go, girl. Or whatever the modern feminist terminology is for it these days. That's why now I just laugh at stuff. I laugh at how, when I think about humanity's interpretation of love, or what is love, it's like a lot of women, see being good cooks and fattening up, with sugar primarily, fattening up their man. I think they have an alternative motive when they do this. They want to fatten up their man to make him weak and make it easier for her to turn him into a wage slave. She wants to be fat and lazy, and this is why she justifies it, calling it love. Hey, I'm going to be a good cook and fatten up my man. Yeah, and then they call it love. Pathetic. Human patheticness. Help me, God. I think maybe I know now why. What would I know? I have some idea what might possess a man to off his entire family and then himself. Not enough meat, not enough protein. As a man, I know. As a man, I'm willing to sacrifice my own needs for my wife and kids' wants. Now, this morning, it took, God, I was so friggin' hungry, I couldn't believe. I guess because I really didn't eat anything with substance the night before. But it took 3 brats this morning before my headache finally subsided. I had to eat 3. Not 1, not 2, 3 brats to feel satisfied and feel good and energy again. This world, especially the women in it, expect mountains from a man, even if he's only given the tools to make molehills. Remember that, kids. A more personal explanation of what I'm trying to communicate here is growing up, people, I got the feeling they just expected me to be successful. I would get this a lot. Oh, you got a good head on your shoulder. Oh, 15, there's still time for you. Careful. I don't want 5 for Fighting to seize ownership of this video. But I would get that. I would get that a lot growing up. I'm fighting a stupid sinus condition. Damn weather. But at least Dayquil and NyQuil are making it a little easier. But I would get that growing up a lot. Well, 15, there's still time for you. Oh, you got a good sailing head on your shoulder. It's like they honestly believed my becoming successful was like some magical process. Women are slaves to emotion, and love is God, and too advanced an emotion for any earthly female to truly and constructively feel for an earthly male. That's the facts, Jack. Society had a good thing going in the 50s, but admittedly, the male ego ruined it. Then the sexual revolution came along, and things got a little better for a little while, but then it went too far, and now the female ego has ruined it. The God I believe in is a no-nonsense God. The God I believe in doesn't like BS. Now think about it. The God I believe in is all-knowing, all-powerful. He's busy creating other places, other universes, new kinds of life that are beyond earthly comprehension. So I say such a God would appreciate human beings keeping their prayers short and to the point. So I came up with this one, inspired in part by Fred Rogers. Thanksgiving song he sang once. Thank you, God, for good food to eat, a warm, safe place to sleep, and a chance to be with thee. Amen. Mike Perlak, thanks for your time.